Hello everyone, this is Asian with Jeep, and welcome to my first ever commentary on Modern Warfare gameplay. What you're watching right now is Gunfight 2v2 Alpha on PS4. So for this commentary, I'll be going over the Alpha itself and then move on to Black Ops 4 topic. First thing first, let's talk about Gunfight 2v2 game mode. So far, I like it. I felt comfortable with the game quite quickly in terms of movement and handling mechanics. They are definitely different than previous titles. I spent few hours on both Thursday and Friday, the day that I am recording this commentary. With Gunfight, I tend not to play for like several hours in a row, and I'll have a reason for that later in this video. Besides new mechanics, movement, and handling, time to kill is fast. Things happen very quickly in Gunfight. Well, you cannot heal unless you have a stim shot within the class that they have for you. And some people don't even know they have stim shot in their class, and then they take damage and they don't use it, and then they get one shot and then they die. You could compare the time to kill of Modern Warfare against Black Ops 4, and if you like something that's faster, you appreciate Modern Warfare more than Black Ops 4. Besides the time to kill, recoil in Modern Warfare, for AR and SMGs, I think they are fine. For the LMGs, however, they are quite heavy. Let's say the M91 or what's supposed to be the H&K MG5 or something like that. LMGs have heavy recoil, and that's quite crazy. One way I mitigated this was using the single shot mode, and you don't tap the triangle, you actually have to hold it in order to switch the fire mode. And your character would actually switch the fire selector from right where it's at. So your character doesn't like randomly flick like the air or something to switch it. It actually switch right where the actual slick fire is on the real gun, and that's a good touch and I like it. It does take some time to switch between two modes, but that's fine by me. I mean, I can switch it beforehand or something like that. It's all good. Another gun that has high recoil is the Olden AR. It deals high damage with slow fire rate. And the Desert Eagle, of course. High recoil, high damage as well. 2 shots to the body up close, 1 shot to the head, gone. And that's insane. There are a few one-shot kill weapons in Gunfight at least. Let's not count the shotguns as well. And the 725. Double barrel with a scope. I'm not sure why would you put a scope on. I'm not an expert in hunting, but someone could possibly answer me to why someone wanted to put a the scope on a shotgun. But then there's a Mark II lever action rifle, which is one-shot kill from the chest up to the head. And then there's a Desert Eagle, it's 1 shot to the head. And yeah, even then they're fine because time to kill for other weapons are quite fast anyway. So the only gun that's not fast is the M19 pistol based on the Sig Sauer P320, but come on, it felt like it took me the whole magazine to kill someone even up close with that gun. Alright, I'm just being sarcastic. Maybe it take 4 shots to kill at close range, but I don't know. On Reddit they patched the pistol, they buffed it a little bit. So instead of 6 shots to kill at long range as they mentioned, now it is 5. I'm not gonna feel like it's gonna take 5 shots to kill. I'm just gonna dump the whole mag quickly and just call it. And if they don't go away, I might just as well go outside and get some fresh air. So most of the things were positive when it comes to Gunfight. And let's circle back to what I mentioned earlier about me playing Gunfight mode for like 1 hour and then I stopped. And that's because I simply want the beta right now. Like seriously. I just want to experiment more with the weapons and other mechanics as well. With Gunfight, you don't have a lot of time to do so. Your health, well, you cannot heal unless you have stim shot, and the match goes quite quickly as well, so you you get 2 rounds of the same loadout and then you switch to the next, and that's not a lot of time for you to play around with the weapons that they have, and the whole thing felt repetitive quite quickly. So and I got bored, and this does not mean that I did not like the game. I do like the game. I just want more right now, so I cannot wait for the beta to come out September 12th, first on PS4, other platforms to follow. So if any of you are wondering if I'm going to make any video guides for alpha and beta, the answer is no, and that's because I feel like there's not a lot of time for me to like have the, let's say by the time I have the video out, the beta will probably come to an end soon, and then the full game comes out, and things can change. Like they might change the stats of the weapon, the map layout, or the black and white screen when you are about to die or something like that. Things can change from beta to the actual game, and making a guide for beta seems to be quite fruitless. Not to mention, one guide can take up to like from somewhere between 3 to maybe the whole week, because I have the full-time job as a graphic designer, and YouTube is not my full-time thing. It's just a sidekick. But this does not mean that I'll abandon plans for Modern Warfare content. I'll definitely have something up, but I'm not going to go over it because it's in the future and things are pretty much up in the air. But I will definitely discuss with you through the next commentary after I'm done with Black Ops 4 content. So let's finally move on to the final topic, which is Black Ops 4 content. So let's take a look at where we at right now. So for the weapon guide, I have the Maddox RFB and a SOG 9mm left. 2 weapons. Now, some of you may be asking, where's the Graph? Where's the ballistic knife? Where is the S6 Stingray? And where is the Vendetta sniper rifle? Unfortunately, I have no interest of covering any more reserve weapons or even free ones, because I want to cut short instead of covering reserve or even freebies like the Graph assault rifle. I just simply want to finish what's left, like default weapons like the Maddox and the SOG. I know it's a little bit pointless to cover weapons that everybody use it on daily basis. Let's say if you play Black Ops 4 a lot, you probably use one of these 2 weapons quite often. In any case, I just want to complete my Black Ops 4 weapon guide. As in, all the default weapons will be covered. Unlike certain YouTubers where he skipped the Outlaw. I did not skip the Outlaw. I have the Outlaw guide out there. Go watch it. Now for the Operator Mod Guide series, I have one video left that I need to make, and that is a SOG 9mm dual wield attachment. And that should be a fun one because nowadays I don't see a lot of people running the dual wield SOG. Yes, it got nerfed with larger hipfire spread and stuff like that. Now, the situation for the Operator Mod Guide series is different than the Weapon Guide series, in that I already covered all of the available Operator Mod Guides, including reserve weapons, like the Vendetta Spy Pod, the S6 Stingrays, Impact Blast, which got nerfed quite hard. Now, let's say if there will be new weapons coming in Black Ops 4 with the Operator Mod, will I be covering them? Maybe. But I'm going to say that the SOG 9mm dual wield is going to be a final episode. So anything beyond that, say if I decide to make another Operator Mod Guide video after the SOG, I'll just count it as extra or something like that. And those videos actually don't take a lot of time to make compared to weapon guides, so I can put up quite quickly and easily. We'll see what happens. So I would like to thank you all for watching this video until the end. This is Asian with Jeep, and I'll see you guys next time.